unfortunately for me, I have a real life, and I was out enjoying the beautiful weather with a beautiful girl, but I kept getting text messages, you have to come here because this person's talking about you. And listen, these are my friends that care about me, so I appreciate the effort. But I'm at that point, bro. Keep talking. Because you know what? I opened the room, 15 minutes ago? I look all these people in here. They want to come in and hear what I have to say. They want to have a conversation with me. So the haters are the one that stoked the engine, baby. But again, Senator.
Exactly. Typically, when you tell the truth, you do get a lot of hate. You get a lot of popularity and a lot of hate. So I'm not surprised that people want to talk about you. But any publicity is good publicity. Why do I come to Clubhouse? That was the initial question. I come to really laugh at stupidity. I don't have a lot of stupidity and ignorance around me in my personal life. So I come here to see how the other half thinks, and it's amazing. It's so entertaining. I love Clubhouse. I'm so addicted. I just love hearing stupid things, very stupid things. It really entertains me. And even the people that are very hypersensitive because they're oppressed, I love just saying the bare minimum truth and having them yell and scream like hyenas. I just love that. Nothing makes my day like watching and hearing that. I don't know why it's so fulfilling for me, but it is.
I didn't think Christine. I'm going to say only to the oppressed.
What's up, C-Lay?
I found out something really amazing about Clubhouse today. I don't know why I didn't see it the whole time. Clubhouse is a church. It's a mosque. And all these rooms are different churches with different pastors. The mouthiest people in each room are the pastors or bishops trying to push their narrative. Notice when you go to room and it's the mouthy pastor, no matter what gender they are, they're repeating the same paragraph every time they speak. This is symbolic of a church or a mosque or the imam where somebody is trying to project their propaganda onto the masses. And lastly, I have been just sitting back for the past 3 weeks just observing different rooms. Anytime somebody brings new information, the zealots will attack the new information, not from a standpoint of I have better information, but gotcha question number 3, gotcha question number 5, so that the pastor can get back to doing the pastor thing. It is amazing.
Wait, hold on. See, first of all, let me say this, man. I was getting smoked in another room because I compliment people. But to me, it's free to be nice, right? And I don't give compliments unless I believe it, right? I like you, man. I've liked your energy every time you've walked in my space. You and I probably don't align on a lot of things, but one thing we align on is respect. So I just wanted to say that to you, man. I appreciate you.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good.
Would you say I'm the pastor in this room?
No, you know what? Here and 2 other places are just genuine conversations, win or lose. Lyle has a good one. Another dude, Rich, has a good one. It isn't too many places that's just, hey, let's have a fair conversation and move the microphone. Yours is in that top 5. A lot of other places I've realized are just temples for propaganda.
Well, I'll tell you what, see, I've been on this app 5 years, right? And one thing that, just bores me to death is when somebody's long-winded. That's why I move the room the way I move it, because I like to get everybody in the conversation. And if you don't check some of these people, bro, they can start talking now at 9 o'clock. I'll leave, come back at 11, they're still talking. People don't have any concept for anybody else's space. And I don't like to roll like that. But let me say hello to Holly. Hey, Holly, how you doing? Holly Dolly?
Hey, y'all. Hey, JP.
Hey, y'all. How y'all doing?
What's up?
So, Holly, you voted you're addicted to Clubhouse. Are you really addicted?
I think so. When I'm not on, there's a little FOMO. Yeah, I'd say that's an addiction for sure. It's like some people are addicted to trash TV. I'm addicted to Clubhouse.
That's a good comparison, trash TV and Clubhouse. Because there's a lot of fucking trash on this app, Holly. There really is. There's just some bad people with ill intentions.
Yeah, but at least here, I mean, I'll make myself feel better about my addiction, right? Because at least here, I'm a part of the trash. Like I'm engaged. So I'm actually using my brain. I'm able to, I'm able to flesh out some of my thoughts and ideas, and sometimes change my mind on things. And it scratches an itch that I don't have in my day to day.
Well, let me tell you this about your itch, little girl. Is this? How many people did I warn you about, and how many times have I been wrong? I'm just curious.
A total of 0 times have you been wrong. Your instincts are usually good, and mine are bad, and I acknowledge that. I need to listen to the men in my life that I trust, because I can be easily duped for sure.
Funny, it makes me think of all other people also use ChatGPT to just share their thoughts instead of talking with real people.
Oh my God, I actually do that.
Sorry, by the way, I just popped in and I didn't have a chance to introduce myself.
No, you're good.
Well,
It's funny you mentioned that.
Hey, Jordy, how about you do this real quick? Join the house. Cash in that pink ticket. That's like a requirement in my room. If you're going to come to the stage, just join the house. Then you can talk all night long, I promise. Can you do that for me?
What do I need to click?
You click, you see where it says Healthy Debates? Click there and you'll follow the prompts and you'll be part of the house.
At the top.
Yes, I see it.
There you go.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Thank you. I'm going to come right back to you. I appreciate you. Let me say hello to Murad. Murad, how you doing?
Hi, JB. Hi, NY.
Hello,
Thank you very much. I'm so happy to be with you again. For
Hold on
fun,
1 second. Murad, hold on. Jordy, so we have a one mic policy. When somebody's speaking, just please stay muted and I'll come back. Go ahead, Murad.
yes, sir. For fun, I want to explain a real anecdote which happened to me tonight in Iran. I get on a taxi from a city 400 kilometers far from Tehran. Then at the middle of the road, the suspicious driver told me, we don't go.
I'm sorry, I had a movie, bro. I don't know what you're talking about. That has nothing to do with this room, what we're talking about right now. That's a total deflection of the conversation. You want to get into the conversation, you're welcome to come back up. But stay on topic, bro. Are you not paying attention to what Miss Holly just said? She's addicted. We have to help her. Hello?
Oh, JB. Please let me tell us a story, JB. Why you do the man like that?
I was engaged with that. Like,
I'm gonna tell you what. Because that story's gonna put half the room to sleep and it's gonna chase the other half out. So let him go to hold on. Let him go to in the muff and he can talk all night. Get Dr. Adams.
So, I am going to say that I refuse to believe that Holly is addicted. I will say that Holly is one of the few women on this app that I will say is an exceptional mother and does not negotiate any time in being a said exceptional mother in taking up any space in replacement of this app. So I definitely just wanted to add that context that while Holly is trolling, I do believe that, she's a decent person, a decent mother, and she's not as addicted as she would like maybe herself to believe.
How about that, Holly? You got a compliment.
That makes me feel really good. Thank you, Adam.
Listen, at least he's not calling you a big bat.
I know, right? I do have a booty, Adam. I got a workshop booty.
Anyway, let me do a reset. So what did I miss today, guys? I heard Clubhouse is on fire in the last 24 hours. Last night, continued to today, right? I'm offering you could be Henry Kissinger. I'm offering an olive branch to Monica. How important is Clubhouse to you? Very important, not at all. Clubhouse is life. I'm addicted. Man, I don't know. Thank you, Murad. I appreciate you too, but this is not the space for one of your stories. You can come back tomorrow when we're running a regular room. I'm addicted. Seneca, why do you think you're addicted?
I'm addicted because there is no Netflix, there is no Hulu, there is no Disney Plus that could ever compare to the stupidity and the ignorance of the oppressed. And I just enjoy just triggering them with even just the slightest nudge. It doesn't take any much, just the slightest bit of truth. And they just go ransacking mad and raging across the room like a hyena at a Southern gospel church mass choir. And I just love it. It's so fulfilling. It makes me feel so good. It makes me feel superior. And I just love that feeling.
Seneca, would you agree it doesn't take much to trigger the oppressed on this app? It doesn't take much.
It does not take much. Just say I love Trump. Just say
that's it.
That's it. You know, just say.
Wait a second. Hold on, Seneca. Don't even mute up. Let me just say this. Go into a space and say, I don't support reparations.
Yes. Or just ask the question, who's the demographic with the highest abortions? You know, and that will just, drive them ransacking that.
Hold on, time out. All you gotta do is take the Jews on the bench.
Oh yeah, you say Jews on the banks or the media? The media, bro? Oh, it's on like Donkey Kong. Go ahead now.
No, I was just co-signing what Hakima said. He's right about that. Lord, today.
You know,
I'm gonna be honest. Wait, JB, I'm gonna be really honest. Whew, Lord, I'm gonna be honest. I'm so burnt out on the Israel rooms, the Trump rooms, the Putin rooms, and I know that these are hot topics. But when you go in these rooms and they're having these discussions, it's the same discussion. It's the same monologue. Nothing has changed over the past year or two. When you go into the Trump rooms, the Putin rooms, and the Israel Hamas rooms, it's the same conversation. And it's like, listen, I don't, you know me, I like to go in and listen and learn, but I get a little burnt out when it's the same talking points, the same question and answers. I wish Trump would, at this point, I wish Trump would pull his dick out and piss on Fifth Avenue so we can just get something new to talk about as it relates to Trump.
I'd be confused because like Trump loves attention. He loves to be talked about. But then when people talk about him, then it becomes a problem that he's being talked about. Like that's what he do. That's what he wants. I don't get it. Like he makes headlines. He did it his whole life. Like now that people talks about him, now he wants people to shut up. That's weird.
Yeah, you're right. I think because when folks talk about him, it's the same old thing. I'm so glad Epstein's list hasn't come up in a while, but it'll be back in the media and in Clubhouse conversations soon. Right now, you know how many rooms were open yesterday about the Trump-Putin meeting? And in every room, everybody was saying it was a nothing burger. He didn't say anything. And it went on for hours of people saying, he didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. It's like, Jesus, but y'all been up here for hours. And shame on me that I even know this because I was popping in and out of the rooms for hours, listening to the same voices say the same thing on repeat. It is, we need something new and exciting in our social climate here in America to, kind of inspire new topics on this app. Because right now, like I said, the past 24 to 48 hours, there were a handful of rooms that took a break from Trump, Putin, Israel, Hamas to talk about people's personal business. We need something new. Wouldn't y'all agree?
You get no argument for me. I got to be honest. I'm tired of talking about all that stuff, right? But why make a content creator the content, right? Why dox somebody's personal life? And here's the thing. I'm not going to mention names because I'm not going to breathe life into this cancer, but...
Hold on. Cassandra in the chat, are you talking about me? This lady sounds like she needs to go for a walk. Oh, I go for a walk every day. You want to join me? Why is every time these delusional ass broads come for me, it's always a weirdo ass chick in the chat talking shit about Nye? Y'all are some fucking weirdos. Go fuck your man. Go fuck your man. And get off my clip in the chat.
Well, they'd be lucky to be on there, but I'll just say this. Look at the profile. They have one follower. Obviously, it's a troll. Looking to gaslight you and trigger you. Fuck that. Who cares? Don't breathe life into it.
Oh, anybody who uses yes queen, they're probably a gay white guy.
Oh my
yes,
God.
Queen, you're not even a woman. Okay, I'm done with you. I don't argue with gay men because y'all always win. Good luck. Do it, lady. Do it, lady. Shout out to Chit at Groundly. Do it, lady.
Oh my God. Not. Jasmine, how you doing? I'm not familiar with you. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. Hi, JD. We have the same initials, so instantly you're my brother. But I was just laughing.
If you're a Taurus, then you're really connected to me.
I'm a Cancer.
Oh, Cancers are good people.
Yes, absolutely.
Can you do me a favor, Jasmine?
Yeah, go ahead.
Before you jump in, can you do me a favor? Can you cash in that pink ticket when you get a chance?
Yeah, I will. I will for sure.
Thank you. The mic is yours.
Thought it was funny when you told when you said tonight, when you said, "Oh well, they'd be lucky to be on there." I'm sorry, that just put me out for a second. I just thought that was hilarious. But I'm listening to you guys talk, but you know that's and what just happened in that whole exchange of the person feeling like they needed to say something to you. That in itself is what's wrong with Clubhouse. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, Clubhouse is like one of those situations where it gives people, like some of these people are really, and I don't mean to say this in a wrong way, but like are really nobodies. And all it takes is for 2 or 3 people to jump on their bandwagon and make them feel like they're saying things that are important or they're saying things that are special. And the next thing you know, they think they're the authority on everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just Clubhouse, and that's why even when I answer the poll, I'm like, Clubhouse really ain't that important. Like, it's great to build relationships, to network with good people, and then you can, meet people outside of Clubhouse and form relationships. But outside of that, it's like people come on here all day just to argue and spew a bunch of things that they think that they know about, and they really actually do not.
Wait, David, sorry.
No, please, I'll go after you.
One thing I've learned, Jasmine, about this app, one thing I learned, people get triggered when Black women have an opinion. When Black women speak, people get effing triggered, right? It is a fascinating case study. We already know we live in a society of the world, really. Women, regardless of race, catch hell, all right? But add some melanin to the mix. The power that I have over these peasants, because I'm Black and I got a vagina, it is so entertaining to me. So keep it up, girls. And every time I come in healthy debates, there's always at least one delusional ass broad in the chat who gets riled up over something that Nye said. I send air kisses to all you hoes. The power you give me, and first you give me an opportunity to unleash my inner ratchet, because I really do live a very quiet, soft life. Shout out to Suki Hunter the Goat, who's my spirit.
Wait. I love the ratchet side. Please continue.
I'd be lying if I said I didn't enjoy taking these opportunities that you peasants give me in the chat to go full blown ratchet. Just briefly do I go ratchet. I dropped a gem the other day. Can I tell you about a gem that I dropped the other day? I'm really proud of myself for this gem.
Please do.
So the other day we're in healthy debate, and Angel, y'all know Angel, that lunatic, comes into the chat and she's trying to get Sig's attention. And Sig responded to her, and I laughed at Sig's comment. Because she's a lunatic, rabbit bag of fucked up things to say to a hoe.
Another thing, and I can, I don't know you and I'm not going to pretend to, but just in hearing you talk, I think, and I'll just say, like, even from my personal experience, women who are articulate and witty, most other women cannot stand that. When you know how to speak and you can put words together, you're a wordsmith, so to speak. Oh man, it just gets up under people's skin really, really bad. You know, they want you to sound ignorant, like you have no education. And anytime just a smidge of that education comes out, that intelligence comes out, oh man, it's like it's like sprinkling holy water on a demon. You know what I mean? They just start shaking and smoking, and it just really bothers me. It's sad.
And Jasmine, another thing that they like to hurl at me, like they think this is an insult. This is one's my favorite. Is when they say I've been called an old feminist. You old crazy feminist. She's just old and crazy. And I say to myself, why? I don't understand why people think calling someone old is an insult, as if being blessed with life is some sort of curse. And then I realized, oh, these hoes are jealous because the way they live their life, they're not really sure if they're going to reach the age that I am at now. So call me old, ladies. I understand you're jealous. You're jealous of my longevity. Your pussy holes are about the size of my Stanley Cup. So you probably are unsure if you're going to even the type of life that you're living. You're not sure if you're going to make it to my old ass age. So I understand why you're hating on the fact that the Lord has blessed me with life. Stay jealous.
Wait.
I need not an insult.
Not the Stanley Cup.
I need a little clarity tonight. So you're saying that if somebody bangs one of these chicks, it's like throwing a hot dog down the hallway?
You know, listen, these girlies with the gaping pussies are the loudest on social media because they ain't got shit to do but suck dick, fuck, and carry burdens and babies. And they realize that they're like, she's the opposite. She's everything I want to be and achieve. And to you ladies, I respect the woman that you could become someday. Good luck on that journey.
Well, let me ask the room a question. Who had on their bingo card nice saying gaping pussies tonight? Anybody?
Yo, remind me never to piss now. Remind me to never, ever piss now.
So, because you got to shut it down immediately. Because if you give a bitch an inch, she will take a mile and open up a room. And I'm the type of bitch, listen, I take advantage, full extent of the white man's laws. I'm calling the police, filing complaints, and filing lawsuits. I'm not arguing with you hoes. The white man said sue bitches and have them arrested. Yes, white man, thank you. Thank you for your laws. Thank you.
All right, let me just say this segment of Healthy Debates is sponsored by John Kitover for Congress. If you like John, vote for him. Congress, I think whatever assembly seat that was, 16 or 17. John's on stage. He's our clubhouse politician. But let me say hello to Poochie. Pooch, what's up, Big Stank?
What's up, man?
How you doing, bro?
What y'all doing so late running the room, man?
Well, you know, I wasn't on the app most of the day other than this morning. And I kept getting text messages offline that I'm missing all this drama. So I came in, I said, oh, so what I miss? If it's about somebody running a room with my name in the title, I don't give a fuck. Keep talking. Because the more you talk, more people are interested in finding out who I am. The hate is stoked the engine, bro.
Your name was in the title today?
Well, I wasn't in the title, but I was spoken about for about 3 hours by somebody. And it's all good. Keep talking, baby.
God damn, baby. God damn. How the fuck, man? Crazy Clubhouse. Hey, Bob. We put down the other side, everybody.
Happy Saturday, too.
Hey, Nye, I know that you've been in Hollywood, but where are you born?
I'm born and raised in Chicagoland area in the Midwest, but yep, I lived in Hollywood. California for 20 years, and that's why I had to tell somebody yesterday. I sent a message far and wide Clubhouse to the person who's doxing. I made sure that this individual knows. Listen, my resources and connections, based on my 20 years working in the industry, are very long and wide. Dox me, and I will destroy your fucking life. Okay. I know people who will find anybody if need be. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I just went off on a tangent. That's that Suki coming out, Jackson. Midwest girl. And, yeah, I worked in Hollywood for about 20 years until I came back. There's my girl coming in. I won't say her name, but she knows who she is, and I love her. Shout out to my boo, Marley boo. I love me some Marley. Happy Saturday, Marley.
Hey, Marley. Hey, Pat. Hey, HR. Kim, I see you, Kim. E, how you doing? Elizabeth, good to see you again. Man, Elizabeth's been coming to my room for years now. Good lady right there. Summer, how you doing? Notorious in the house. Guys, we're going popcorn style. If you have something to say, disrespect the one-mic policy. Now, I do need to step away for 2 minutes. So I'm going to leave it to you, Adams, and Pooch, the big Pooch.
No problem. It's popcorn style, guys. If you just came into the room, the poll at the top, if you don't see the poll, that means you have to update your app. Some people are not sure how to update the app. You just got to go into your Apple Store if you have on iPhone, or Google Play, I think, if you're on Android. Download the most recent version of Clubhouse. Come back in. You'll see the chat on the poll, which is asking, how important is Clubhouse to you? Very important, not at all. Clubhouse is life. I'm addicted. I'm addicted because, first of all, with my job as an entertainment news reporter, I have to spend an unhealthy amount of time on social media because of the type of work I do, researching, gathering, posting, interviewing, et cetera, et cetera. So between Clubhouse and X, I get my fill of the fuckery. But I'm addicted to Clubhouse because I really am. There are a handful of people on this app that I simply adore. I adore their perspectives, even, when they're being positive, negative, when they're bringing the smoke, bringing the heat, all of it. I just love. And I host my own rooms on Saturday, usually at 2 p.m. Central. I have a house here called Press Hollywood, where we talk about conspiracies, UFOs, mostly celebrities and entertainment. And I was supposed to host my room today, but I was just so kind of discombobulated about some shit that happened on this app with doxing last night that I couldn't host my room today. And I had people hitting me up all day. Where's your room? Where's your room? Where's your room? So I don't know. I always feel special to know that while there are people on this app that I appreciate and I like to tap in with to see how they're doing, seeing what they're talking about, the love is reciprocated when I don't, kind of feel that need for others when they want their celebrity gossip or they want to talk about conspiracies, because I am a proud card-carrying member of the Conspiracy Theory Society. I put on my tinfoil hat daily. And so we like to tell, and I love that, I have this saying, your vibe attracts your tribe. And so I have found my tribe on this app, and I love these people. And even though some of these people I don't know personally, I feel a spiritual connection, that energy, that exchange of energy on this app, and I will defend these people, and some of y'all might be like, well, so-and-so is not worth you defending, so-and-so is not worth you talking to because they said this on the app or they said that, or their past is this and that. You know what? That's got fuck all to do with me. You're kind to me. You're respectful to me. You don't talk shit about me. I reciprocate it. And if the shit hits the fan, I pride myself in not arguing and fighting with people on the app. Like I said, I will, if I have to get ratchet, I can, because I won't let people walk all over me. But if I have to defend people who are good people, I will, right? And I was speaking to somebody earlier about a mutual kind of friend, quote unquote, who is caught up in some shit. And I said, somebody's got to defend this person. We tend to support this person's spaces. We tend to laugh and kiki with this individual, which would suggest we like to be around this person. Some of us spend all day in this person's room. And when the shit hits the fan, folks are like, well, they had it coming. The same people who like to laugh and kiki and be up in this individual space, now they're nowhere to be found when it's time to defend. And you know what? I'm not gonna throw our friend under the bus like that, right? So defend your people. Be good to your people on this app. If there are people on here that you like and appreciate and respect, whether you know them personally or not, if you get a good feeling from them, if you feel like they're true, authentic person, I'm not saying involve yourself in drama. I'm not saying fight and spar with their enemies. But if the opportunity arises and you can subtly, safely defend them from bullshit, be an honorable, righteous person and do that. I feel like people, it speaks highly of your character, and I think people you defend might appreciate you for that, right? So I'll land. The stage is open.
Yeah, I'm with you now. I'm definitely addicted to the app because I'm busy enough where I don't need to be on that. But
even when I'm busy, I find time to come on here and listen for a wide range of reasons. Like sometimes I go in the rooms and they're like, their philosophy rooms are like super intellectual and I learn a lot. And other times, you know, people are on here going crazy and talking about shit that just cracks me the fuck up. I don't know. It's a different type of social media than I've ever experienced because I grew up when Facebook started and all that good stuff. So I don't know, it's something is very transparent even when people hide themselves. Something is very transparent about hearing somebody's perspective through their voice and getting to hear, you know, from the fluctuation to the standpoint they're coming from. There's something very transparent about this app.
Hey, Pooch.
Somebody hides themselves.
Pooch, just hold on one second real quick. Yo, everybody, if you like healthy debates and you want a little bit of a spicier side, I pinned Press Hollywood on the top. Just hit that link and join this lady's house. She's amazing. You have great time in that, I promise.
Oh, thank you, JB. That's so sweet of you.
So, like I said, I got to step aside for 2 minutes. I'm going to let you guys run it. Let's get some more people in here. Ping, ping, ping.
Poochie, go ahead and finish. I don't know if you had a chance to land. Go ahead.
No, that was a good interjection because I was done. But yeah, apps just, I don't know, it's just interesting. So yeah, I'm definitely addicted to it. Nah, I'm with you on that.
You know, it's crazy. I'm an old goat. There was a time where, like, the biggest, like, interaction that I would have with someone was in Yahoo chat. There was a time where Yahoo had, like, chat rooms, and you could, like, go in there. I mean, there was, like, only typing and maybe a little bit of voice if your mic was good, but, like, it just was not as interactive. You couldn't see anyone's face, anything like that. And so this app is really great. I think for me personally, I think I like the old Clubhouse better, like how it was before they did the big change. I liked it the way it was because it was just set up nice and it was easy to find, you know, what you were looking for. And now maybe I need to do something because, like, I'm seeing all these rooms pop up in my feed and I'm like, I have no desire for, like, 95% of these rooms. When I look on the list, there's maybe 2 rooms at any given time that I may want to join. But other than that, it's just a bunch of hogwash. And, yeah, so I usually get on here and I try to find people who I feel like are intelligent, but, you know, still have the ratchet side. Because sometimes, you know, we be here for the smoke and we're here for the shit, and you want to, you know, talk shit and hear people get the shit beat out of them on, you know, verbally. But other than that, you know, I want to hear intellectual talk and people being smart, and, you know, I like to learn things, you know, and I love to be around people who don't think they know everything and are always willing to learn. That's always fun. So, but yeah, I'm glad I fell in here tonight.
Is this your first time in Healthy Debates Room?
Not my first time, but it may have been like, this is probably like my first time actually feeling like maybe there may be people in here that aren't disgusting. I don't know. Just for lack of a better word, you know. So I'm just like, okay, cool. This seems nice. Unfortunately, I know the next time I probably see this and it'll be a totally different conversation. It'll be totally different people in here, and I'll be like, oh, who are these stinks? But for right now, you know, I'm happy who's in here.
Jasmine, we usually don't run rooms on Saturday nights, but, you know, me and Nye and Adams had a conversation. I said, you know, let me open a room. But rest assured, ma'am, there's piece of shits in the VIP section right now. And if this was any other room, I'd point them out. But tonight, I'm not going to take any headshots. I'm really trying to bring the temperature down. You know, listen, the people that I've been around for 5 years, people that I've got to know, like Nye, I know Adam's offline, Poochie, I'm hoping to get to know offline. These are good people. I'm not going to surround myself with scammers and scumbags and lowlifes. You know, so that's just welcome to Healthy Debates. You'll see we have some good conversation. Like Holly just came on stage. She's a great lady, great mom.
Hey, y'all, I'm back. I put my kiddos to bed. Thank you for being such a wonderful mother.
Jordy's coming back up on the stage, I think. Jordy, welcome back to the stage. Did you kind of want to chime in on your experience on Clubhouse. How do you like Clubhouse? Do you are you addicted to Clubhouse? Are you kind of indifferent to Clubhouse? What kind of rooms do you like going into? The mic is yours, Jordy, if you would like to speak, sir.
Jordy. Bueller.
And then, of course, we always have to deal with this when people either come up on the stage, you call them and they don't unmic, or they sit in the goo, listen to the conversation, and then come up and don't know what the hell you're talking about. Go ahead, Jordy.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
No, you're all good. It's okay.
As you already might notice, I forgot to put on my mic. It's my second time using the app Clubhouse.
You are forgiven, sir. I'm sorry for talking shit. Go ahead.
I'm from the Netherlands.
He's not. Go ahead.
The reason that I'm using this app is because sometimes when I come home after a long day of work or something, I just feel the need to still have a conversation with some people, and then I thought this would be a good option.
I like that. Let me ask you something. You're from the Netherlands? Okay. Do you like the Hives? Are you familiar with the Hives?
With the Hives? I don't know. What's that about?
Okay. They're a rock band from Sweden? I mean, it's
no.
Okay, I know it's kind of the general area. It's kind of in the same region, nearly.
I'm from the Netherlands, so everything around the Netherlands, I'm not so aware of that good.
Well, Jordy, let me say this. You're welcome in Healthy Debates anytime. I think you got a cool accent. I think some of the ladies in here are going to like you. But let me give you, stay away from the women in here. They're dangerous.
Yeah. I think it will be fine. But thanks for warning me.
You're welcome. Let me say hello. We have Ollie and we have Dolly. What's up, Dolly? Long time no hear. How you doing?
Hey, JB. I'm doing so good. I've really, really enjoyed listening tonight the last couple of days in all the different rooms. It's really given the old school vibe back of having real conversations with real people. That's why I joined Clubhouse, and I did back in 2021, and it was during COVID, and I loved it. I think I'm addicted, yes. Part of the reason is because it's adults talking to adults. I work with children, and so I'm oftentimes in the goo, and I just listen. So I feel like, and I've changed my name. I changed my name because my clinic got doxxed. I have a child and adolescent psychiatric clinic.
Hold on, wait. I'm being serious here. Well, two things. First off, I discovered Nye, so I get 10% of what she makes. But how did you get that? You got doxxed on this app, you mean?
I did. Well, at the very beginning, it was so much networking. It was like a blast. Like the networking was incredible. And I own my own child and adolescent psychiatric clinic. And so then my clinic got doxxed, and I started getting these really weird phone calls to the clinic. And so I changed my name just to Hello Dolly is my favorite movie. So I changed it to Dolly maybe like 2 years ago. So it's really funny because a lot of people don't know who I am, but they know who I am, and they just don't know that they know who I am. And
I have no clue who you are. Okay.
Yeah, and so it's nice to reintroduce to everybody again, but I really, really love having the adult conversations. I love it around election season. That's definitely one of my favorite times.
Well, let me ask you this question. I'm sorry for cutting you off, but I'll forget.
Sure.
And I'm not trying to dox you, I promise. But when you say you got doxed, what exactly happened? And the reason I'm asking is because it could be a cautionary tale for other people.
They called my clinic and left multiple messages that were very inappropriate, and they were they used the name of the room that I was in that day, and so that's how I knew it was connected to Clubhouse. And they called my clinic, and so that scared the bejesus out of me, just because I own a psychiatric clinic for child and adolescents, and it just was.
How long did it go on? How long did it go on for?
There was three messages, and then I blocked that number, and then I just changed my name and didn't go in that room anymore.
I'm so sorry this happened to you, like sincerely, because I've been doxxed. other people in this room have been doxxed. It's not fun. I don't understand how. I know you deal with kids in the psychiatric care, but maybe you can explain why some of these people. Why do they do that? Why do they take it off the app? I can't understand.
To try to get under your skin, to try to feel important, to try to give themselves a name, and that's unfortunate because I really feel like at the beginning it was so good. It was so good. I met so many people that I could be real with, tell them my career, tell them my job, tell them what I do, and we can connect and come up with some ways to therapeutic music groups and networking. It was really, really good at the beginning. And so it kind of stinks that I feel like I have to hide who I really am now and I stick in the goo mostly, but that's just safety wise, I guess. I don't know. I have to tell you, and there's no bullshit. When I close this room, until I go to sleep, I'm going to be like, who the fuck was Dolly? I don't want you to say who you were. I'm just saying that I'm like, damn, I know that voice. I just can't picture who she was. Yeah, I've been on since 2021, so I know a lot of these voices. I know a lot of you, and I've listened to you guys for a long time and appreciated what I've learned, and I love the adult conversations. So yes, I'm addicted, but it's also because it gives a new perspective. It takes me out of my. I swear, working with kids, I've lost a lot of my big words. My language has gone down. So I just love to listen to adults, even cursing, even some of the banging. It's like, okay, yeah, this is kind of fun. It gives me out of my my world. And so I love healthy debates. I was sad when it was gone for a little while. I'm so happy that it's back. It's feeling a little more reminiscent of the old Clubhouse, which I love. So, yeah, that's why I love Clubhouse, and I would say now I'm addicted. Well, I have to tell you, and this is not me. Nobody feel bad for me, but running some of these spaces is very, very stressful. Oh yes, moderation. And when I attempted that, and then I couldn't take the heat. I can't handle the heat. Like, you guys are rock stars, absolute rock stars. And I appreciate, and Dr. Adams, I adore Dr. Adams. I think he's hilarious and smart as shit. All of you guys are so smart. That's what's really cool about Clubhouse is that the IQs, but not just the IQs, the outside, the abstract thinking, it's just different. It's different ways of thinking of the norm. And that is something that I love. I love. In psychiatry, you always want to look at every possible reason or, dive deeper. And you guys dive deeper. And I love that. I love it. So I'm so happy you're back, Nye. I'm so happy to see you. And I just, I'll be in the goo. I come up sometimes, but not as often as I'd like to. So, well, you're welcome. Love it. You're welcome here anytime. Thank you, and thank you for coming back. Yeah, Healthy Debates is definitely back, and we're not going anywhere, even though people are trying to take us down. I don't know. I think the more intelligent conversation you have on this app, the bigger bullseye you wear. People would rather have the dumbed down crash out rooms. Like, there was a room about me today that went for like 2 or 3 hours, right? And people hit me up like, what are you going to do? What are you going to say? I'm like, I'm not saying shit. I don't care. The more they talk about you, the more they come to your rooms. Hate. And the haters stoke the engine of success. I guarantee if I open a room, more people hate me than like me. But they still show up, Dolly. Keep it bringing, baby. Let's go. Speaking of mentally ill, what's up, double agent? Malone, you there? How you doing? You get help? I know you're here. I see you. I hear you. Have you got help with that mental disease?
Well, it's a good thing. I just got back to Canada, where at least all the treatment. I mean, I don't know if it's actually helping, but any treatment I'm getting is paid for by the. Bro,
let me tell you something, man. This is how I know you're full of shit. Because you said it's a good thing I'm back in Canada. Nobody in their life has ever said it's a good thing I'm back in Canada.
Nice. It's a beautiful day, though.
So, Malone, we're talking about people's experiences on Clubhouse. I know you've had a roller coaster ride. But you know, I like you. I think you're a good dude. I can't wait to meet you in real life. Let's have some pizza at Spumoni Gardens.
Oh yeah.
But what is your experience like on Club?
I mean, it's been incredibly educational. Talking to people who I only heard about, you know, in podcasts or in the news, and I honestly didn't believe it. And then to be able to interact with people and just see how crazy people actually are, you know, what we're dealing with. I would say I think it's radicalized me a bit in certain ways. I think my tolerance for nonsense has gone way down. But I'm grateful for the education I've gotten and the friends I've made.
Well, I tell you what, Jordy, hold on one second. Let me just say this to Double Agent, then I promise I'll come right back to you. Double Agent, I bust your chops because you have a good sense of humor and you get what I'm doing. But I do have a lot of respect for you, and I do like you as a person. I think you're a good man, so I just want to say that.
I feel the same way.
Thank you. I fooled another one. Jordy, go ahead.
Yeah, what I found out about the app when I just installed the app and I was just scrolling through a few rooms and I was just joining randomly, so just to see how it goes, because my reason is just to talk to strangers and meet new people, learn about other people. It's what my interest. But when I joined some rooms, I've been making fun of, or people like being racist at me, or they call me. I remember I was joining a group with people from color, and I think I was the only one. They call me the white dude. What's this white dude doing here? And
Hey, Jordy, let me just give you a little piece of advice. Two things real quick. If you keep coming to my spaces, I promise I'm going to make fun of you. That's a promise. But it's all good fun. If I like you, I make fun of you. But here's the thing: I got 3 different messages in the back channel. Some of these women in the room want to know if you're single. If that's your real picture.
This is my real picture, and I'm single at the moment. Yes.
Okay, ladies, there you go. Send messages. Jordy, so we have a couple of terms. So if I say land your plane, that means stop what you're doing and just finish what you're saying, and then mute up so we go to the next speaker. Have you finished what you're saying?
What did you say when I have to finish?
When I say land your plane, that's a term we use on Clubhouse.
All right.
Okay, have you landed your plane or are you still continuing?
Yeah, that's what I wanted to share. And if you also had the same interactions on this app, now you deal with it.
Every day. Every day, bro. I just had a room about me for 3 hours, some lunatic screaming about me.
You also just use this app to debate or also just have lively conversations?
Well, usually we like to have lively conversations and debate at the same time, but I'm going to tell you this. If you're going to come on Clubhouse, and I'm being serious, you got to put your big boy pants on. Don't be sensitive on this app, because these people will tear you apart. You're welcome in this space. I'm going to make fun of you, but it's all in good humor. But let me say hello to Trayvon real quick.
Wait, hold on.
Okay.
I did my PTR, but it's not. I was trying to change my PTR to an airplane landing to tell Jordy if he's ever talking on a stage, and if he's ever on a stage talking and he sees a person's photo changed to an airplane landing, that's their way of telling you that you're talking too long. So wrap it up.
Jordy,
look at my picture right now. Yeah, you'll see that. If you see that image, yeah. But you're cool. You're cool right now, Jordy. Just some tips.
Yeah. Jordy, you came into the Cool Kids Club. Just hang out with us. We're gonna learn you real quick. Trayvon, what's good, bro? Trayvon has one of the smoothest voices on this app, man. What's good, bro?
Well, first and foremost, respect to everybody that did a bless us out of mind. Bless us to the lovely people on the stage and us from the audience. Shout out to my guy, who spoke for me, man. One love to you, my brother. Welcome to Clubhouse. But on that note, getting straight to the point, my Clubhouse experience, I'm gonna keep it relatively brief. Came on here when Clubhouse actually started. I've been on here for some years, of course. Clubhouse for me, it was kind of like an outlet. Going through, first, it was really for me to get my voice out there, as I'm a freestyle artist. I love freestyle music, freestyle hip hop and poetry is my thing, definitely. But, as at that time I was going through a very toxic relationship, Clubhouse became more so my outlet, my way to connect with people who was going through the same thing that I was going through, who could provide me a little bit of insight. At that particular time, I didn't really trust therapy and whatnot. So Clubhouse for me was kind of like therapy. Going through the process, met a couple friends, or what I thought to be friends, come to realize that, a lot of people on Clubhouse is not who they really say they are, definitely. Even though it's a social app, we tend to draw these connections with these people, but reality of the matter is if you ain't met them in person, you really never know what they expect. For me, I had a couple friends on here I thought was real, turned fake, but hey, that's life, right? So other than that, got to the point to where now, I'm in a position to where I'm creating platforms to be able to connect more with the people that's undergoing domestic violence, as well as be a voice for people that's going with domestic violence. And put a smile on people's face, because I know we need it 2025. I'm going to leave it at that. Pass to bad love, peace and blessings after that.
Yeah, I love that shit. Ted Adams.
So, as far as speaking to domestic violence, are you equally speaking to both women and men?
Yes, most definitely. I think
okay, both. I'm just making sure you staying on code.
Yes, most definitely. I appreciate that.
Yo, Trayvon, man, you ping me into your rooms, I'll come support you. If I'm not running my own rooms, I'll definitely come in and throw you a little love and some online currency. Hey, Paulie. Hey, Paul, you seem to have a lot to say about me when I'm not around. The stage is open, bro. You're more than welcome to come up and share your thoughts on me. You don't have to hide in other rooms and talk about me. I'm right here, baby. I stand in my square every day. See, I'm not, if it don't apply, let it fly. But to me, any man that goes in another room and talks about another man is a bitch. Straight up, bitch. If you got something to say, bro, hey, I'm going to give you grace and space. Come to my stage. How about that? Don't hide.
Crazy? You know what's crazy, Jay? I mean, I know you went and, took a nice, lovely woman shopping. I personally worked and, made a pretty good bag today, a lot of these people just seem to be miserable. I mean, shout out to a lot of these people that claim to have families and claim to be engaged in the community. They have so much time to give their, unwavering opinion about other people on a fucking Saturday. Isn't that crazy? I mean, and none of these people have a honey to-do list. Like, none of these people are checking in on their parents. Shout out to some people's old-ass parents. School just started this week. People aren't going through the curriculum with their kids. They're not sitting down and doing the first week's worth of homework. I mean, to me, it's very bizarre.
It's bizarre to me, Adams, and I don't disagree with you, but here's something else that's bizarre. A grown-ass man will go in another room, call a man who's not even there, call him a rapist, a sexual predator, and then when you call him out, they're bullshit. Come to the stage. I'm being respectful. I'm not yelling. I'm not screaming. This space, I try not to yell and scream. But if you got something to get off your chest, bro, come to my fucking stage. And I'll tell you what, I'll even clear the stage. It'll just be you and I. If you don't feel like people are ganging up on you. Don't be a bitch. Dad.
You know what's crazy, Jay? In these political spaces, everybody's complaining about inflation, right? There's not a politician good enough to appease anybody on this damn app. I don't care if it's a left politician. I don't care if it's right. People are complaining. Nobody has enough money. Everybody's complaining about inflation. Why don't you get a second job? Is anybody paying any of these people complaining about inflation with wife and kids at home, okay, with kids that just started their first week of school this week? Is anybody paying them to be on this app to be running up their mouth like a messy washerwomen about other men's business? It's very strange.
You know what's strange? Is people, I'm gonna tell everybody, here's rule number one of Clubhouse. And this is really the God's honest truth. There's no secrets on Clubhouse. If you say something in some Pakistani room, it's gonna get back to everybody. Men gossip worse than women on this app, and that's a fact. Women will talk about women like you're fat, your titties are saggy, all that other bullshit. But men, oh my God, you guys fucking gossip like wash women on laundry day. That's a fact. Some of you motherfuckers never been around a woman. So my thing is, if you got something to say, please show me the respect to come say it to me. Any of you, not just Paul. Because Paul is sitting here, Paul's probably sitting there saying, oh shit, how do you know what I wrote in the chat in another room? Because you know what, Paul? Loyalty's not a word, it's a lifestyle, and I got loyal friends. who tell me what's going on. So Paulie, if you want to come up, anybody else that got something to say to me, but please, I'll clear the stage for you. Get Adams.
No, I mean, it's just, chalk it up to experience and chalk it up to the game. Many of you guys know I grew up with some kids that were on reality television. They filmed at my graduation. I've watched a couple of reunions from some of the Housewives best. Some of the men on this app airing out people's dirty laundry, or what they think is people's dirty laundry, is nothing short of an Andy Cohen Bravo spectacle. And this is supposedly heterosexual men, which is crazy. Which is crazy to me. I mean, when somebody made a comment earlier this morning about the feminization of men, well, welcome to Clubhouse, folks. You have a bunch of men.
No, Adam. Let me get it all right. I said it. The pussification of men.
The pussification of men. So welcome to Clubhouse, folks. These men talk a big talk about how we need to, drag women out of the workplace and, put them at home and, disenfranchise them. By the way, these are also the same men that are currently living in two-income households and complaining about inflation. Let's just add that context. These are the same men that they hear a piece of gossip. They open up whole entire rooms with other messy drag queen men to put this man in his place. Like, I mean, this is like a freaking drag queen version of bad girl stuff. Like, this is embarrassing.
Well, Adams, let me jump in. No, I sent you a text message. I'm going to be doing a poll. You guys run it for 2 to 3 minutes. Let me say this, and this is really true, right? My man Trayvon came up. I don't know this stuff in real life. He's always been smooth, been nice to me, respectful.
Okay, in the office with
he comes up and says, "This is my mission. This is what I'm doing.
Heading in.
This is the dude we should be embracing. Not these idiots that are running around doxing people. If you don't breathe air into the fire, the fire dies out. How about that? Let's embrace the good ones instead of putting them down. It's ridiculous. I know it sounds like kumbaya because I'm calling Paul a piece of shit for talking about
if
me.
You're not deciding
but you know
how
what?
much you're paying
Here in New York, we got a saying. You can just shove shit down somebody's throat and say they're full. Hey, Paul, I'm full. You got something to say, man up and come up. No, I really want to put the poll up, please.
All right. Welcome to we have a couple of tickets. Rachel, I don't mean to call you out, but I'm surprised you still have a pink ticket in house today. I am shocked. Girl, if you don't join the house and come up to the stage, stop tripping. Stop tripping like that. Well, I'm not tripping. This is from another listener. And
Real Chicagoans woke up this morning relieved that the Department of Justice is finally
their experience on Clubhouse, if you yourself have been and you heal from it, and now you
we're thrilled to announce that our Kaminsky our Kaminsky franchise program is officially launched, and we're expanding nationally.
Yesterday, some of you may have seen a false headline in the New York Times, and the headline was terribly misleading. It said House Republicans are, quote, adjourning until September to avoid a vote on releasing Epstein materials. I just want you to know, and everybody here knows, that's an outright lie. It's not true. And they were forced to modify their headline and update it today. No one...
Bitch, how are you a hoe with STDs in your eyes from Diddy, and you come into my room talking shit and you want to adopt me? Bitch, you better stay out of the street office and go get your eyes and your ass tested, right? If you got mess like that out in the streets that people know about, do not come on Clubhouse to shit when you find out you're telling everyone.
Well, to piggyback off that night, I put a new poll up. Who's more hypersensitive on Clubhouse? Men are crybabies, women are the worst, or gay men? Please vote. I'm curious what people think. You're not going to offend anybody because nobody gives a fuck. Get out.
So, to be honest with you, I feel like the gay men on this app, shout out to Ion, actually hold their composure more than some of the most masculine men on this app.
Amen. No,
the California Christmas strike again.
And you said a mouthful right there. He holds you down.
Don Gimme. I mean, these are men.
You still want to abolish ICE. You still want to abolish ICE.
I don't know if you're in the Matrix.
Let's not joke about that, but at the same time, like, they stand on business, they protect women, they actually don't gossip in the same way that a lot of these other men gossip. Like, it's crazy.
Through the DC
Well,
guard,
I'll say this, Adam.
you will see them flowing into the streets of Washington in the coming weeks. There are other
in
units
my
who are
opinion, the
prepared
5
to
years on this app, the single greatest content creator on this app is Ion. I just mean it's not even close. Because he does it for them. And I remember
It's
loving
just
you.
a shame we didn't have a great man in charge like Mr. Trump.
But, and I'm saying that because I think he's a good human being. He does protect women. Holly, you wanted to jump in and I want to say hello to J-Lo.
Wait, hold on. Did you move Jordan? Because he's trying to come back up. Did you move him?
I didn't touch it.
I didn't.
Yeah, that's a tough one to answer, right?
I'm in.
Like, my friends that I think,
Anybody else in the house? All the way in the back. All the way in the back.
that he's and his response to that was, your eggs are dry, you're old, you're stuck. I mean, it's like,
oh my gosh,
why is it dude? Unreal. And then, then I had this woman who got offended because I was not team woman, I guess, enough.
This is the office. This is where we come in.
This is all the work that I would die alone.
This is where we do all the work, and as you can see, there's not a lot here.
I mean,
they moved in here prior to COVID, and so I don't think they actually moved in totally. I started putting some pictures up, as you can see. I went to the White House. Please, can I have some pictures?
Oh, and they look great.
I'm going to tell you what, Holly, I hear the truth.
The frames.
In my opinion,
not a lot of money available.
you and I have shared 1,000 spaces together. People like you. You're just a nice lady. You're pretty. You're smart. You're engaging. They're none of those things.
Tucker did not.
Jealousy's a motherfucker.
In the
say that right now.
Work with the CIA.
J-Lo, what's good?
All major federal agencies that are involved overseas work hand in glove with the CIA. If you are at the State Department, you're above the CIA. Tucker wasn't lying when he said, I didn't know my dad was in the CIA.
In my life,
he knew he worked with
alphas on the
Tucker's dad.
I would have to go with men.
Was not
with
just CIA.
Fighting and fighting, and who has a bigger muscle.
Explain this to people that
I've seen it in so many
Trump has cut my food stamps from $2,800.
Shayla, but let me ask you, do you think they're alphas though? Because I think they're betas.
Wait.
Because I don't think alpha males.
I think they're alphas, but then all of a sudden,
and now it's down to $350. $2,800 is more than
and a lot of them are a bunch of fat.
Welcome to the
A lot of them are a bunch of fat dudes with a bunch of baby mamas, razor bumps, and a beer gut. Like that's what it comes down to. Like a lot of these, like think about the amount of time that these dudes spend on this app complaining about women. How do you have the time to cultivate relationships with these said women?
Not the razor bumps. Wow. But before I go to KP, give me 1 second. Before I come to you, let me just say hello. Mary, Howard, what's good? Yoel, Victor, Shia, you're beautiful, Shia. I don't care.
This special edition of Immigration and Customs
Tisha, how you doing? Love, Mama, how you doing? Jay? Guys, you have a pink ticket, please cash
where's the boundary?
KP, my brother from another mother was good.
I have agency over.
What's good, girl?
I think of this line.
Man, I'm chilling. But I just want to address Adam real quick.
Newly released body cam video shows gunfire erupt between a gunman and police outside Grand Sierra Resort in Reno, Nevada, after police say the suspect walked into the resort's valet area and started shooting.
Defying those. Y'all done woke me
The
up
incident on July 28th killed 3 people, including 2 friends from Southern California who were in town for a bachelor party, and injured another 3.
Alpha betas of false prisoners that try to,
Gunman was police
live
to a
in
hospital, where he was later
a girl's apartment.
Investigators said they have not identified a motive for the shooting or any connection between the suspect and the victims. The shooter had no criminal record and no known mental health issues.
Man, KP, I hear where you're coming from, and respectfully, and you know I respect you. You one of my unks on Clubhouse, okay? But respectfully miss me with that, okay? Because some of the men, and I'm not talking about you and the space that you guys run. Y'all got it together. And a lot of y'all have gone over the finish line and have accomplished a lot more things than some of these young men with dirty dreads, pants hanging out their ass, and talking shit up on Clubhouse could ever dream to accomplish, okay? I'm talking about the young YN, okay? Yes, I said it. Get mad? Yes, I'm talking about them young YNs, okay? They just discovered what politics, they just discovered what politics was when Donald Trump started running for president, and all of a sudden black women are the enemy, okay? These men don't know how to run a household. These men don't know how to save. These men don't know how to provide. But for some reason, when they come up into your spaces and they hear the way that you guys have accomplished certain things, they try to play a certain act on this app of people who they're pretending to be. That is my whole point.
Yeah, I'm about to get up out of the bedroom. Give me something to eat now. Go ahead and cook it.
Man, I'm gonna say real quick. I ain't gonna lie. Dr. Adams, man. My first thing is, why is there so much focus on YNs? What is YNs? Let's be real about it. That's my first thing. Because throughout the day, I've been hearing a lot of niggas. Why are we so focused on these? These is kids that come from a lot of our communities. Why are we considering kids and